Hello my beautiful angels. I thought that today's video could be a really short and sweet Aldi haul. Now I needed to get quite a lot of stuff from Aldi, as you can see here. I am going to talk through each item that I've got, tell you the sin value and tell you what I've got in my mind for the meal plan for the week of how I'm going to use it. And I've also just used my Healthy Extra A stickers and my sin stickers as well. These are from Princess Planning, www.princessplanning.co.uk. I will leave a link below for you to them directly, but they are just a great way for you to get home, scan everything that you've bought or remember the sins that you've scanned it in the shop, and then stick the stickers on whether the item is obviously a healthy extra or how many sins they are. And then when you're in the cupboards or the fridge, you will be reminded. For example, let me just show you this one is just a packet of rice, and as you can see there, I popped a 2 sin sticker, so I'll know without me having to faff around on the app how many sins they are. So yeah, I'll leave a link to those below. I've literally gone through everything. I spent, it was a bulky one because I needed to get quite a lot of cupboard stuff. Oh my god, I need to shut that. I wanted to stock up on pop, and yeah, you'll kind of see why it did bulk up a little bit, but I spent £100 to get all of this, which, yeah, I mean, we've got tons of stuff, so I don't mind. I don't mind that. It sounds ridiculous when you say it out loud, £100, but you know, the cost of things add up. We've got a Mr. coming to say hello. Let's quickly say hello then. Ignore the house, it's just real life. Say hello then, my sweet boy. Who's my sweetheart? Who's my sweetheart? Should I run your coat then? No? Okay, bye. So he's like, Mum, I want attention. Please just put all the shopping away and come and give me some attention. So I'm just going to start from, left to right. It is in no particular order. I haven't sectioned it off in sections. I've literally just got it out. Ignore the recycling as well, as you can see, and the dinner from leftover yesterday. But I just wanted to get this video up because I feel like an Aldi haul everybody enjoys, especially if you're on Slimming World. You might find some things here that I pick up on a weekly basis that you want to add to your shopping list. So let's get started. Who's my big boy? Who's my big boy? Does anybody else have a silly dog voice? Does anybody else have a silly dog voice? Because I do. Because I do, don't I? Right, Mummy, gonna do this now, okay? Thank you. Oh, and I got a stain on my jumper. This is just marvellous. I've just turned the light on, so hopefully that is better. I'm gonna start off with the cupboard essentials. So you will go through chopped tomatoes like there's no tomorrow. I just tend to pick up the cheapest ones. Whatever supermarket I'm in, I always get their like everyday essential range. These are 32p, I believe. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So yeah, they're just an absolute staple. You will go through them so often on Slimming World. Then for me, the cheaper the better for spaghetti hoops. I love the taste. I love buying the ones that are their own version. I just find they taste extra nice. So these I would tend to have on toast with a bit of cheese for like a breakfast or a lunch. You can pop it on a jacket potato. I think that's kind of the only place I would pop these. Maybe if you were having like a fry up and you wanted like a little bit of these on the side, you can. So for the whole tin of these ones, it is 1.5 sins. Or I'm going to try and do calories as well for some of the things. For half of the can, it is 113 calories, and again, these are super cheap. Then you've got the spaghetti, like the shortcut spaghetti ones, so not the hoops, but just like the little strands of spaghetti. Same sins, 1.5 sins for the whole lot, or 114 calories for half of the tin of those. Then I saw these. I've never tried these before. My mum always used to get these ones from Sainsbury's, and they were basically like the special range of just cherry tomatoes on their own, they're whole. And these were more expensive obviously than your chopped tomatoes, but I thought that these would be really nice on like a fried breakfast on the side. So I got some of those to try for the weekend. And then if you don't know about these are the cheap new potatoes in water. I love doing 2 things with these. I either pop these in the Active Fry with fry light, salt and pepper and garlic, and have them as like little roasty potatoes. It's so easy and quick to do. Or I love to make a potato salad out of these. So because they're kind of like boiled already for you, all you need to do is chop them up, put them in a little bit of mayo with some spring onions and some seasoning. I think it's mayo you use for potato salad, or is it salad cream? I don't know, either or. You can make yourself a really nice little potato salad to go along with like meats, or when the weather's a bit nicer, that'd be a really nice barbecue side dish to make. So I always tend to get some of those when they've got those in. And then I need to remember to breathe, because I try and do this so fast to try and get the video not so long, but then I lose my breath. And then I just got some cheap baked beans, because again, I'm not fussed on the brand of beans. The cheaper the better for me. I feel like they taste nicer. And then we've just got some sweet corn. So I love to have sweet corn in. I tend to always add this to, sounds weird, but I love adding sweet corn to a spag bowl. I just feel like it adds a little bit of sweetness. Some people would be like, why have you got sweet corn in your spag bowl? But I love it. Try it if you haven't. Or I like to just pop it in with a salad. You've seen me make salads loads of times. And again, I just feel like it adds a little bit of a sweet crunch, and it's sin-free. It's not a speed, but if you really enjoy sweet corn, then yeah. And just make sure you're getting it in water so that it's sin-free. I needed to stock up on some mango chutney. So I just got this one from Aldi. It is 2 sins for a teaspoon, I believe. I'll leave it on the screen if it's table, but I think it's teaspoon. It might be table, I don't know. But I tend to have this on the side if I'm having like a curry. Also, we tend to have poppadoms quite a lot, so we like to have mango chutney on the side. So yeah, I just stocked up on that, and that's super cheap in there. So I just leave that in the fridge. And then I don't know if any of you would be interested in this, but we tend to get it because if we're doing like a roast dinner, I was trying to think what the word was then. If we're doing a roast dinner, we do like to use sins on our potatoes. And also, I love to drizzle this. You know, if you're doing a WW wrap pizza thing, I like to put a bit of garlic oil on the top of the pizza, because I feel like you do that when you go to I don't know, if you go to like an Italian, sometimes there's garlic oil or chili oil available, so you can literally like sprinkle a little bit of this. So it is 2 sins for a teaspoon. I wouldn't use that much. I'd probably use like half a teaspoon, so it'd be like 1 sin. But I just thought I'd mention that anyway. If you do like to use oil and you don't like to use fry light, then it's 2 sins for a teaspoon of this specially selected one from Aldi. And then I just got a top up of my tomato ketchup. This is the one I always get. I go through this so quickly. It is half a sin for a tablespoon. So yeah, again, I normally only like Heinz, and this one is the only ketchup that I like. So yeah, I really recommend picking up those. They're like 60p, and you can't go wrong. Just make sure you're getting the 50% less sugar and salt one. Otherwise, there is another one available as well, but is higher in sins. Then these, oh my god, I'm obsessed. I'm really, truly and utterly obsessed with these. I absolutely love them. Aldi, oh god, if I couldn't love you anymore. They're the pasta sauces, bolognese, 3 sins for the lot, stunning. We're having those tonight actually with meatballs, which I'll show you in a minute when we move on to the meat section. Then you've got the chunky mash, 4 sins for the whole lot. Chunky mushroom, sorry, I've been shortening all of my words recently, and Bear absolutely hates that I do it, so I do it even more. Chunky mash for 4 sins. Then you've got the onion and onion and garlic. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Right, let me just show you actually. I'm going to set you up and I will show you what I do to find out the values by using my Slim Reward app. Let me just set you up. Okie dokie, so this is my Slim World app, and when I am in the shop, oh, birthdays, happy birthday. When I am in the shop, I will tap this little scan button, and basically your camera comes up, and then you scan the barcode of the item, and then it comes up straight away with the name of the item that you're scanning, the weight, so like the measurement, and then here it will say how many sins it is. So this one is the onion and garlic, and it is 5 sins for the 500-gram jar. So you just check on your items like how many grams they are, and this one's 500 grams, so I know that that jar is 5 sins. And then alternatively, I'm going to show you a healthy extra as well, because it comes up a little bit different. So I'll show you my healthy extras in a minute, but this is the Aldi soft wholemeal pittas, and I know that these are a healthy extra B, but if you weren't sure and you thought an item was a healthy extra B, you just again scan the barcode. And then this one has come up, as you can see, the Aldi Village Bakery wholemeal pita. And you see that little like wheat or whatever that symbol is, I'm not sure what it is, that basically tells you that it is a healthy extra B. And then it also tells you, if you weren't using it as a healthy extra B, how many sins it would be, so 7.5 sins. So yeah, if you are a Slim Reward member, definitely utilize the app, because it's fab when you're out and about and you're not sure on sins. You can literally just grab this out, scan any item. It'll also tell you when an item's free. So for example, I just scanned those chopped tomatoes and it's come up free here, so I know that there's no sins in it, it's a free food. And it's also come up with the S symbol, which means it is a speed food. So if you were to ever look to do an SP day, or you're wanting to up your speed in your diet, then this app will also tell you whether an item is speed or protein as well. So it's definitely worth utilizing, and it is one of the benefits you get as a pay-in Slim Reward member. So let's move on to the meats now. Okie dokie 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 dokie, meats. So we're going to start off with this. I mentioned this and showed this in my previous Aldi haul, but this is the slow cooked pork fillet with mushroom sauce. It is beautiful. We really like this. Whenever I see it, I always do a little dance. Yes, 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 it's going on the meal plan for the week. It just tastes so nice, it's so creamy. It is absolutely perfect with mashed potato and some veg, so I cannot recommend this one enough. It is 7.5 sins for the lot, but it says it serves 5, and again, I've mentioned this before, but I don't think it, in my personal opinion and Bear's personal opinion and Lily and all my friends who've had it and tried it and my family, it doesn't go to 5. I mean, it would do if you were having it alongside other things, like another meat maybe, and you were doing it like as a roast but with like 2 different meats, then yeah, it would serve 5. But for a main meal, I'd say it serves around 3. So you're just splitting the 7.5 sins for 3 people. That's how we will do it. And then on the menu this week, we have got the British skinny beef burgers. Who remembers when these used to be half a sin? They are at 1.5 sins now, but they're well worth it. They're super juicy, really nice. You can season them if you want to. We do. We personally pop the JD Seasonings burger blend on them. You could just use salt and pepper, a bit of garlic and a bit of onion if you wanted to. I love to put a Baby Bell in the middle, or one of the Laughing Cow triangle cheeses to make it like a cheese pool burger. I've shown that before, but that's what I'm going to do with those this week. So we've got those, and then with the meatball sauce that I was showing you, this is what we're going to have as the meatballs. I know you can make these yourself, but these are like £2 something, and for convenience sometimes I don't think it's too bad just picking this up. So these are half a sin for 3, so 2 sins for the lot. I will cook the whole lot, and I'll probably have 4 to 5 of them, so it's just over, like just under 1 sin basically, along with the sauce. And we've got some garlic bread with it, and we will just have some pasta with it as well. And it's just a really easy, family friendly dinner option that isn't too expensive. So yeah, got those. And then I just got some standard mince beef. If you are new to Slim World, just make sure that every kind of mince you're picking up or meat you're picking up is lean 5% or below, just to make sure that it is sin free. Then we have some chicken fillets, just a medium pack of those. Bear will probably use those for some kind of lunch. But alternatively, we also absolutely love to pop chicken in the slow cooker with a little bit of chicken stock and let it cook away all day, and then we pull it at the end of the day, and we can have that with so many different things. Sometimes we have a Mayflower chicken curry with it, so we would just make up some Mayflower sauce and mix it in with the chicken, which is pulled. Sometimes we'll do like dirty fries is what we call it. So basically you make some chips, you put some chicken on top, some cheese, some jalapenos, some barbecue sauce, whatever you want, and you're making like some dirty fries. Pulled chicken, you can mix a little bit of yogurt and curry powder and pop a few sultanas in there, and you can make it like a coronation chicken. It's just a great way to have meals ready for you. Just pop that all in the slow cooker with a little bit of water, with a little bit of chicken stock, let it cook all day long, pull it, and then you can use it however you want throughout the week. So that's a little top tip for you. And then chicken thighs, I only tend to buy them when they're not really fatty, and I thought these looked pretty okay. So when you've got your chicken thighs, you just want to make sure that you're removing all of the visible fat. So I will chop off like all of that white stuff you can see, and then it works out sin-free. We love doing the pinch of nom, one pot Mediterranean orzo chicken dish is one of our absolute favorites. So whenever I see decent looking chicken thighs, that always goes on the menu plan for the week. And then these ones are just a great lunch option. They are the firecracker chicken breast sizzlers. They are half a sin each, and I think you get 3 or 4 in there. So like 2 sins for the lot, and that will just do mine and Bear's lunch or evening dinner. So we'd probably make some spicy rice with this. We'd make some macho peas like Nando style. So basically you just cook some peas normally, you add a little bit of mint sauce. I use the Crucials one, which is sin-free I believe. Then I add a little bit of chili powder or fresh chilies, and then I've just got myself some sin-free macho peas. We'll just do the Aldi Everyday Essentials spicy rice, golden rice, whatever it's called, which is sin-free. And then we'll just fry those off. And then sometimes if we've got a healthy extra B left, we will make a ciabatta garlic bread to go along with it. So that's another menu choice option idea for you. This next section is a little bit miscellaneous. So strawberries, we go through these so much. So I just got 2 lots of those, and they are getting a lot nicer, a lot more red, a lot more juicier, and they're having a lot more flavour. So I'm really chuffed about that. And then just some blueberries. Pink Lady apples are my favourite apples. I don't really like any others. I mean, I'd eat them, but I always opt for a Pink Lady. I find them sweet. I love to sprinkle cinnamon on top of these and have them as a snack. Or I was looking back on my Instagram, and when we lived back in the flat, all the time I was having peanut butter with apple, and it was like the peanut butter that came in the powdered form, and you'd add water to it and mix it, and it would be like a really low sin peanut butter, and I used to have that all the time. So I'm gonna order some of that because I really love doing that. So yeah, that's my apple story. Some oranges, we've been really enjoying quartering these up and just eating those. I've got some sweet potato because I think with the burgers we were just talking about, I'm going to do some sweet potato fries because it's nice to mix it up now and then rather than having standard chips as well. I just got 2 red peppers on their own. Macaroni, which is sin-free, and I'm going to be doing the Cajun beef goulash with the 5% beef mince I've got over there with the macaroni. It's a JD Seasons recipe, so I will probably film that on a what I eat in a day. That's what I've got planned in my head. Then I just stocked up on the corn crispy chicken nuggets. We love these. We have these when we fancy a beige night, so they're 1 cent each. So I just got a big bag of those. Some salad. Butterhead salad is the only salad I really tend to go for because I'm not a fan of rocket. So anything with rocket in I avoid. So just butterhead salad, I can always know that there's no rocket in there. Then I spoke about these briefly, but they're just basmati rices. We keep them in here and they're just great. We're out of them, so we've got some other flavors there, but the basmati rice is just great to have there. So I just got those. They're super cheap. And then let's talk about cheeses. I am the only one in the house that likes cheese. Well, Amigo loves cheese. We pop these light cheese triangles in a Kong and we freeze them, and he loves it. Keeps him a little bit occupied and it's good enrichment. So, but I eat these as well. So these are 4 of these for your healthy extra A. They're the light ones. Make sure you get the light ones because they do also do like a standard one, or they're 1.5 cents each. So I just got some of those as 8 in there. Then I got some light mozzarella. I have this on my wrap pizzas I was talking about. You can have 70 grams of this as your healthy extra A, or it is 5.5 cents for 70 grams. So I just got some of that. And then standard, they had no what I call normal cheese, basically the normal version, not the lighter. So I just got some of this because on the recipe, on the meal plan this week, I have got lots of things with cheese in it, so I just thought I'd get the lighter one. But you can have 40 grams of that as your healthy extra A, or 25 grams of that cheese is 4 cents. Then I just got the grated version as well because sometimes it's just good to have in. Again, you can have 40 grams of this as your healthy extra A, or 25 grams is 4 cents. And then these are actually for Lily. She loves what you call, I guess, plastic fake cheese. And the other day we had a Five Guys and we had a grilled cheese sandwich, I think it was, and it was so nice, but it was so simple. It was literally a roll with like this fake cheese toasted, and it was just tasted so amazing. So I said to her, I said, right, Lil, we'll make them Slim and World friendly, so we're gonna have those, I'm sure, at some point this week. You can have 3 of them for your Healthy Extra A, so 3 slices, or they are 2 cents each. So that's my cheese for the week. Then I just got melon. Love melon, although I hate buying it and having to wait until it goes ripe. It's just, oh, I don't know about you, but I just like, I'm not patient at all. I'd eat it rock hard if I really wanted it, but I'll pop that in a cupboard, let it ripen up a bit, and then I'll just chop that up and keep it in the fridge in Tupperware. Some curried coconut and lime chicken slices, 2 cents for the pack. Oh my god, I'm meant to be telling you calories and I haven't. Oh, I'm so sorry. So, goodness, 100 grams of this is 128 calories. This was the garlic bread I was talking about. I always get this and I always just pop it straight in the freezer. It is in the chilled section and you are meant to keep it chilled, but to make it last a little bit longer, I'll literally just pop this straight in the freezer and then get it out and cook it from frozen. But these are, oh my god, I haven't even seen them. I think they are 4 cents each, but we will check. We will do it live and we will check. Yeah, 4 cents each for the reduced fat ones, and I think the normal ones are 4.5 or 5 cents, I'm not sure. So we'll be having our meatballs with our pasta sauce, and a couple of slices of those depending on how many sins we've got left. Absolutely love those. Then I just got a protein yogurt, another great snack, full of protein if you're feeling like it's a hungry day. 1.5 cents for the lot of that, or 148 calories. Some I call lazy garlic. This is a garlic puree, 1/2 cent for a teaspoon. That's all you're ever really gonna need when you're making like a dish for 4 people. So yeah, 1/2 cent for a teaspoon. Sometimes it's just a lot easier to do that rather than chopping up garlic and having it stink on your hands for days and days, because don't know about you, but that's what I find. Some plum tomatoes, some lemons, some limes, some more yogurts. So I've been going through a really hungry phase recently. I don't know whether it's my anxiety tablets I'm on, my sertraline, but I'm just hungry all the time and I feel like nothing is satisfying me. I'm going through one of those stages. So I'm trying to eat more foods with like more protein in and more fibre in. So I picked up this vanilla yogurt, which is 1.5 cents and has 25 grams of protein. And the calories on that one is 143 calories. And then I just got a strawberry one as well, which is 1.5 cents. And that's 142 calories as well. So I just got those. Then this was new, which I scanned and was surprised about the sins. It's the Balanced Box Spicy Chicken Noodles for 3.5 cents. Calories are 340 calories. It's high in protein and low in fat, so hopefully it's not too spicy for me. It says medium. If it is too spicy, then Bear can just have it, but it looked pretty nice, and for like a frozen, quick and easy microwave meal, I thought it would be a good option to just have. And then I just got some fish for fish and chips, which I think is going to be on our menu this week for a day when we've had a busy day at work and we don't want to faff around. This one for Bear, which is the lemon and parsley one, which is 5.5 cents. And then I'm more of a garlic and herb kind of person over lemon, so I just got this one, which is 4 cents for the lot, so they can just go in the active fry with a few chips, a bit of tartar sauce, a bit of mushy peas, and you've got yourself fish and chips from home. And then the poppadoms I was talking about. These are just the plain poppadoms from Aldi, really affordable, cheap and cheerful, 1.5 cents. So we have that alongside some mango chutney with a curry. And then we move on to some Healthy Extra B options. These ones are really, really nice. I pop these straight in the freezer when I get them and just get them out and let them defrost when I want them. They are Healthy Extra B for 1 or 7.5 cents. Then the high protein sandwich thins, again, these are 1 for Healthy Extra B or 6 cents each. These normally have really good dates on them, so I will leave these fresh, but you could also freeze those as well. And then the pittas I showed you earlier, Healthy Extra B. We also got some Lurpak dupe. Anybody else seen that all over TikTok? Dupe, Lurpak dupe. Nordpak lighter. It is 1.5 cents for a teaspoon or 4 cents for a tablespoon. So just great to have in. Some ham for like ham rolls, omelettes, anything like that. It's nice and lean, no fat on it, so that'd be sin free. And then some broccoli, bananas, cucumber, and then some little chocolatey bits. Let's talk through what we've got. So like I say loads of times, our friends come over all the time and they raid that cupboard over there, which is always full of crisps and chocolate, basically, yeah, all the good stuff. So got these. We haven't had these before. They remind me of is it Rocky bars? But these actually have like a caramel inside them, which I'm really looking forward to because I love anything caramel. They are 5 cents each, or 103 calories. Then you've got the Yorkie. Again, is anybody like, when I was a kid, I genuinely thought women weren't allowed to eat these because that was the whole like motto, mantra, whatever they called it, not for women or something. Can you imagine like that nowadays? Like, and I'm sure they've taken that like slogan off because of, I haven't seen it in years. But anyway, Yorkie biscuits, 6 cents each, or 125 calories. And then these are for Lily. But I did do the sins anyway, just so to tell you. 1.5 cents for a chunk. And then this is, I could only figure it out for 25 grams, but it was 7 cents for 25 grams of that like aero dupe. And then this one is like a caramel one for Lily, and this is 2 cents for a chunk of that. And then of course I needed to top up the cans section of the fridge. So Diet Coke, Coke Zero, sin free. Then that was upside down. I tried the Lidl ones the other week, of the freeway Lidl version of like the orange and the lemonade, and oh my god, no, yuck, 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 not good. So stick with the Aldi ones. All of you were telling me on Instagram, they're not very nice, Chloe, like stick with the Aldi ones. And I was like, oh, like lemonade's lemonade, Fanta's Fanta, or whatever. But honestly, they're so like flavorless, and all you can taste is like the carbonation, is that the right word? Yeah, like the sparkliness, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so stick with the Aldi ones, but they are sin free. So you got lemonade and orange, and then we just got some apple and blackcurrant flavored water. That is just for like on the go. I will just pop those in the fridge and like people can grab one when they want one. And then I just got some squash because we go through this so quickly. This is one of my favorites. It's the apple and pear one. It is sin free. And also lots of people say to me, you know, children sometimes aren't allowed to take anything bar water into school, and it's got to be like a clear bottle. Well, when you dilute this with water, it looks clear. So if you've got children that don't like water and would like squash to take into school, definitely try this one because loads of people say it to me. Then I just got some 20% juice from concentration, apple and blackcurrant. And then the last thing, ladies and gents, we've just got some more cereal. This is okay. It tastes like cardboard. It tastes very plain, no flavour to it at all. But when you add a little bit of sweetener, sugary, whatever it is you use, and some fruit with some water, it is really nice. You can have 40 grams of these as your healthy extra B, or 40 grams is 7 cents. I say it's horrible. It's not horrible, but yeah, unless you add things to it, there's no taste. But it's good because it's got oats, wheat, barley, rice, all the fibre things that I need to keep me full. So yeah, recommend that. And that is absolutely everything. I know this video hasn't an intro, you can't see me, it hasn't an outro, but I just wanted to get this up because I know it will be useful. You can go back and look at it at any time you want. You can write a shopping list from it, and it might have welcomed you into something that you didn't realise Aldi did, or you like the sound of and you want to try, or if you don't shop in Aldi at all and you thought that potentially they don't do lots of Slimming World things, they do. It is one of the best shops for Slimming World things. I really do feel like Aldi look at like what they're bringing out and whether us slimmers can eat it and whether it be popular and all that good stuff. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you very soon for another video. I think I'm going to do a what I eat in a day video next, so if you are interested in seeing potentially some of the meals that I make out of all of this good stuff, then please subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you, bye.